All right, I am whipped into a frenzy because we're going to talk about something that you are going to use. You're going to use it in business. You're also going to use it with all of your personal life, significant others, children. It works. Now, it's about the praise principle. It's how to take a compliment, how to give a compliment. And really, I'm talking about praise. Now, you do this all the time naturally because you praise your animals. I mean, we know this. Good boy, that a boy. And what I love about pets is that they don't know if you're saying good boy. You could be saying, you're ugly. Oh, I hate you. But if it's all that tone of voice, they get it. Humans, not so much. So what we're going to learn right now is how people make a mistake when they are taking praise. And I've got to tell you something. Most business people, and women particularly, but most business people have a problem taking praise. So let me give you the 4 ways that people normally take praise and how we could do it better. The first way, people will be given a compliment. Like they'll say something like, oh, you look nice today. Now, what did our mothers tell us to do? They say thank you. So that's what you do. Now, sometimes if you're a little shy, and many people in pet businesses can be shy, they like animals so much, you might say something like, thank you. And then you skedaddle because you're like, that was uncomfortable. Or you don't know how to take it, so what you might do is you might look at them and go, thank you, which seems a little arrogant. You know, I always laugh. I think sometimes men do that. They're like, they get a compliment, they get praise, and they're like, thank you. Yeah. And not to stereotype, but it can be a little arrogant. So here's what I've got to tell you. Instead of saying just thank you, which kind of stops it dead, you're going to learn how to do better using the Prince principle with accepting praise when they give it. But one way we do it improperly is we say thank you all by itself. Here's another way. Somebody throws out a compliment and they go, oh my God, you're great with animals. And what we learned is that once we get a praise, we're like, I better not hold myself up above anybody else. And so here's what we say. We go, well, I'm okay. There are people who are better than me. Now, we do that with clients a lot. We have a tendency to tap it down. It's the same thing when somebody says that you look nice today and you go, oh, are you kidding me? I'm tired. We are negating the fact that they gave us praise. Let's think about this in business. If somebody says to you, oh my God, you're great with animals, and you go, well, not really, they're going to believe you. They're going to believe that you're not really that great, or that there are other people better than you. So nip that right in the bud. And it's a natural inclination, by the way. We do it all the time. So one way is we say thank you by itself. The second way is we negate it. We go, ah, it's not that good. The third way, somebody says something like, you know what? You did great with that dog. And you go, well, it's because it's a wonderful dog. In other words, you didn't take the praise. You turned it right back to the other person. In personal life, people will say, oh, you look really great today. And you go, oh, and so do you. It seems quite insincere, actually. So not that it's not true, and not that the dog wasn't wonderful, but what I would suggest is that you just nip that in the bud, because it shows that you can't take the praise. So what are you doing? You're teaching people not to praise you. I know, it's terrible, but that's what we're doing. So number 1, we say thank you, and then we leave it by itself, or we're arrogant, or we're shy. Number 2, we're like poo-pooing it. We discount what they just said to us. Or number 3, we give them one right back, which seems insincere. And there's a 4th way that we take praise improperly. And the 4th way that we take praise improperly is when somebody gives you a compliment and you look at them like, I wonder what they want. Do you want me to stay longer for this lesson? You know what I mean? What is it that they wanted? And I have to tell you something. I call this the suspect. And we do it all the time. Like if you have children in your life and a child will come up and say, oh, you look really good today. And you're like, you broke something, didn't you? I mean, what we're basically doing is we're saying, I don't believe you.